Women who gathered for the 5th annual Women's Influence Network Ignite Your Influence conference were excited to gather together in the same room once again to share their thoughts and network. It was a chance to amplify their voices and empower each other in playing important roles in the community.
It is come as you are, anytime you can, and it's to be a support network, and there is no fee. So I'm about to actually announce that because it is a new pivotal moment for us that isn't a requirement.
Each year, more and more women are becoming involved in their communities, not only in leadership roles, but also in politics. They all have their own stories of evolution.
It's time to move, it's time to motivate, it's time to engage and be powerful women out there so that people can see where to move in the future.
One of the true influencers of all times for the group was Cindy Clemens, who was the first keynote speaker and then became part of the board. A tribute in her honor of her compassion and authenticity was shared amongst the women in her memory.
Her life that was so committed to women's issues and making a difference in the world and the lives of women because she knew what it meant to give all that you have.
And in her honor, Brooks was given the first Cindy Clemens Memorial Power of Influence Award.
Janice Brooks.
I am so surprised, tenderly touched. I love my community. As I turn 65 this year, it's even more profound. And so having this award and being honored with Cindy's name, that this award to me is to know that I have been seen in this community by those that I love and value.
And the Woman to Watch was awarded to Kat Pusey.
I'm accepting this award, but I have a whole team and a Women's Influence Network behind me. And I'm so thankful every day for this space and for the time to be able to do that and the belief in the community that helps us do that. So thank you.
The 2022 Woman of the Year Award was presented to June Pace.
In fact, it was Cindy who nominated June for this award, and it is with gratitude that we honor June Pace as the 2022 Woman of the Year.
They used to say when people were protesting back in the 60s and during the war, if your ego gets in the way and you become attached to what you're protesting, then you become part of the problem. We have to learn to get together, compassion above criticism. That's so important. I mean, it's easy to criticize, and we've got a bunch of armchair warriors on social media, I admit. I've been one myself, but I gave it up because it didn't seem to change anybody's mind.
Keynote speaker Dr. Susan Madsen said it's up to each woman to recognize their gifts, talents, and strengths in order to rise up in whatever form that ends up being.
With everybody acknowledging their strengths and their gifts and figuring out in their own way what do they want to do, how are they going to help, and then combining all that into a force that cannot be stopped.
I liked how she talked a lot about purpose and finding, using your talents to find where it fits and how to help other people.
Let's move them forward. Let's propel them forward. They deserve that. Our society needs that, or else we're never going to meet the challenges that are here.
This fills my cup every time, and it truly is a dedication and a service to be able to find these people, these women and men, to cultivate the best of all of our worlds.
From Ignite Your Influence, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.